So I did a new voice for your daughter today that I thought was amazing.
It was good.
And I didn't realize that there were already a ton of Bane babies out there.
But this could be better.
So
this is far better.
Brendan and I were going to start our own. Oh, I wish Vine was still a thing. We could kill it. We could kill Vine.
I think Vine would have made it if it would have come out like a year or two ago.
It's my voice that I have that I think would be really funny for a thing would be if Bane was Brandon's baby. Be like,
hello, Father. I've had mother's teat for breakfast. It was a fine vintage, but you should tell her to introduce more strawberries into her diet. You merely adopted the Martinez family. I was born in it.
What's that? They do like a lot of compression to his voice for the thing, so you'll have to add that in post.
Yeah.
Oh, Father, I believe I've made a boom boom. Would you please take care of this for me?
You know, Bane Cat
Brain cat.
was good.
Brain cat.
So something of that caliber.
I merely adopted the kitty. When I finally saw it, I found it to be blinding.
I don't know why. It's weird that when he says that word.
Blinding.
Blending.
Like he's, I don't know what Tom Hardy was thinking. Apparently he did, those lines were not done in post.
He spoke while...
He spoke, and then they added compression and things later on.
Huh.
But he spoke. In the
weird.
mask. That
It
is
seems
very
like it'd be really muffled, but it's very clear.
Happy anniversary, Brandon! Great transition, buddy. Hey, it's been 1 year since we started the podcast. Can you please put on like some celebratory music behind this? Like just do a little something fun.
Sure, I can do that.
This is a special podcast. This is not a normal episode. We just wanted to go to all of our fans and just say thank you. Thank you. You're not going to say anything?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, can't we just have like a nice back and forth? Why do you have to wait for me to be done talking?
Because I'm polite.
We don't when we normally talk.
I try to be polite.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, thanks, everybody.
A lot of things have happened in the last year. We talked about Switch. I remember that. That was big. We talked about the iPhones last year.
Yep. Which we'll be talking about probably on the next episode.
Next
'cause
week.
The
Next
10Ss
week will be,
and all them are out.
Yeah, we'll be doing iPhone stuff next week. That was our first episode, was us talking about Apple, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we had a little intro episode, the
Yeah.
zeroth.
The zeroth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good. We have talked about a lot of stuff, and I know we started off really techy, but I think we talked about a lot of really good semi-personal things. We had the camping episode, which was really cool.
Camping?
The cars.
Ooh,
Cars episode
what was your
cool.
favorite episode this year? Because I know mine.
I wonder if it's the same.
History Month?
History Month.
History Month was really
the
good.
best.
I constantly tell people all the time to start with that.
Just
And
start
I
there.
don't even remember like what you kept thinking that I was going to get racist.
So here's the secret, everybody. I cut out like 20 minutes of content every time.
Every time we get real raunchy.
We do.
We might do a I don't know, maybe we'll do like a blooper podcast or something like that.
We
I don't know if
definitely. Anytime we have a good outtake, we keep it.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't see the light of day beyond our Dropbox.
No.
So something we want to try in this next year is, and we've talked about this even since the beginning. We do want to do like
consistency.
consistency would be great.
Yeah.
We talked about doing a live one.
We still
like
haven't
an
done
actual live stream.
But the problem is that with live stream, once again, there's 20 minutes of stuff we cut every time.
So we just have to watch ourselves.
We just have to watch it. I hope our pastor isn't listening to that one.
Sorry.
It's a lot of F-bombs.
It's not
Or F-bombs, as I call them. No, they're not. They're not. There's some things that we say sometimes that should probably only be said to Brandon and I or our close friends.
We try to keep it PG.
Pugga.
And sometimes that bumps our rating to
To keep the pugga, we have to throw out the
NC-17.
F-bomb, the F-bomb, and the A-bombs.
I think a live one would be
S-bombs.
cool. That's something that would be fun to work through, like to actually do it somehow. I don't know if we would do that. We record in my office. So I don't know if it would be here, if we would do it like actually somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea of us doing it on location.
It'd be really cool. We got some buddies over at the Roost.
It'd be
that would
fun to
help
do
us
it
out.
at an event.
An event could be cool.
Like an event podcast, like and we actually get people like that we know are going to be there, like Hunter or Ethan or like anybody like that, we get people to come in and
Our crew.
check us out. That would be pretty cool. Andrew, Eric, even.
Yeah.
He's got a personality.
He does.
That's a good look. You're so dumb.
So, yeah, we have some ideas. Of course, we're going to keep on just talking about all the crazy random stuff we do.
Yeah.
But
And we're gonna try to broaden our conversations too, beyond just Apple and Nintendo, and Movie Pass. Well, Movie Pass we're not gonna be talking about much more.
we won't have to because it's just going to
'Cause it's
die.
dead.
So.
I did have a thought. I think from what I've calculated, because I found a history. I don't remember how I found it, but I found a movie history. I think they probably spent almost $300 on tickets for me since we've had Movie Pass.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody.
Pretty
and
sure I am the cause of their demise.
I still love that College Humor video where, like, who would have thought you guys would, like, actually watch movies? I thought only, like, 10 came out a year. Apparently it's hundreds. And then the one guy's like, it's thousands. Thousands! Yeah, there's lots of movies.
There's
so.
lots of movies out there.
You know, people ask what the podcast is about.
Yeah,
And I'm always like,
put your hand down. Yeah,
it's,
put
what?
put your hand down. You're getting a little too Italian in here. Nobody can see it, but
Sorry.
it's still too much.
So
People always ask what the podcast is about.
So people always ask what the podcast is about, and I always have to like think like, well, we're not a techie podcast, but we're also not like really about any certain specific topic. So
I thought our title was perfect, aptly named, Average Enthusiast.
right, so that I think lends to that we are kind of the podcast equivalent, like a variety show. We're a little bit of everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
But not a very good one.
We're decent,
Average,
if you will. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this circuitous route we're making back to our first
Circuitous.
podcast. Means circular.
I could derive
Means-
that from
it
the roots.
means making your way back or returning to.
Cuitously. Really ambivalent about the whole thing.
Oh
so.
my! Stop it! No inside jokes in the podcast.
Anyway, so we just want to have this short little thing to say thank you, to let our 12 listeners tell other people.
That's what we average, by the way.
It's a very average number.
We can do better.
We can do better. So our goal, we're going to grow.
We're gonna grow.
We're going to have more consistent content.
We're gonna get rid of that mold smell
You're going to get rid of the
because
mold
we know
smell.
the audience has been complaining about the mold smell.
It does stink. So we'll get rid of that. Sorry, guys. A little bit of bleach goes a long way.
Oh, we love your suggestions too. For example, there are some things that I know I've heard from people that they'd love to hear us talk about that Brandon and I really haven't had an interest in, but I know we could because we're Brandon and Kenny. We can talk about whatever.
Pretty much.
We crap talk everything.
We really do.
I don't know.
So yeah, with that, thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging around with us and listening to us on a semi-regular basis.
Baby, I want you to come on back to the Average Enthusiast because, sugar, my world is complete with you in it. Boom, boom,
So with that, you can find us on all of the social media. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, all of your favorite podcast subscription-based services. iTunes, Google Play, Google Podcasts, and soon, Spotify. Thank you all for joining us, and we hope to see you soon.
Oh God, I've got a chub right now. That was really good. That was really good.
All right, I'll be back. Gotta change my pants.
That was a podcast you chose to listen to. Do you think you make good choices? Whether you do, you heard Brandon and Kenny talk about things that are cool. We feel enthusiastic that you can be average too. Oh God, I've got a chub right now.